Yo, 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 yo. Nakama Worldwide, welcome back to Conquerors Corner. It's your boy Rooks.
What's happening?
It's your boy Vim. And Serge will be back with us next week, so shout out to Serge.
No doubt.
What we want to do today is actually discuss the official release of 955 and a couple of predictions that we actually have. Because we're not blessed with a chapter this week, we just want to have a quick discussion, throw a few thoughts out there and get your views, so you can leave them down in the comment section below.
No doubt. I only want to clear up from what we went through last week, because we did have another copy that wasn't, quite all there. So
before we begin, smash the subscribe button, guys. Hit the like button. Share the video. The more you share, the more we grow.
No doubt. We'd like to give a massive thank you to everyone who's watching. Always. Thank you. But let's get into it.
Alright. Now, from my memory, and I believe we missed it because of the scanlations, Shirakumo's face actually showed up in Kurogiri.
Yeah, so the translation that we had, it seems like we were missing a few pages, and they were quite vital.
Definitely.
For understanding what was going on, because I did ask the question when we were speaking about it. It's like, how did they just get over it so quickly? And my G's, Vim and Serge, they saw it. They knew what it was about. Well, in my head, it just wasn't making sense.
Yeah. And it's true to that, though. It's because of the certain pages that weren't present, which is why. So now we've revisited it, we can actually see his face appearing in front of the darkness. You had an interesting theory. What do you think that actually means?
So we've got the shadow of Shirakumo popping up. So this is where the distortion was coming from. Now, there's two ways this can go.
Is it a shadow or is it his actual face?
It's hard to say.
Okay.
So if we look at the story, it looks as if it would more than likely go in a direction to say that is Shirakumo's.
Because it's his body, right?
Because it is, yeah. And I don't think it will be that complex. Because a thought that popped up in my head is that maybe this is another one of Kurogiri's techniques.
Okay.
And maybe he can shapeshift in a sense to throw people off. I don't really think so, but it's a possibility.
Okay.
Maybe he's trying to trick the heroes. Maybe the heroes think they've gotten up on them, but he's just trying to throw them off.
But we've also got to take into account that if it is Shirakumo's body, and Shirakumo is still somewhere there mentally, was it Shirakumo that said, "Hollis Hospital"?
It looks like it. Like,
do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, definitely. That's why I was more thinking so that it would actually be the base of his body.
Because he fought to get into that position to fight the Kurogiri that now exists.
Yeah. Because it looks like he was trying to break out, and it looks like he's genuinely trying to help them to tell them what's going on.
Yeah.
Because Kurogiri didn't want to say anything. Because
he's been manipulated and brainwashed to act as a obedient servant to Sigaraki. Because that's Kurogiri's purpose, falling through and throughout. However, if there is any small remnant of Shirakumo, then we've actually captured that in last week's chapter for him to say the words hospital.
Yeah, exactly. Because if you go by the exact translation, well, who knows? Viz's translation, I am Kurogiri, the one who protects Tomura Shigaraki. So I don't feel like that information should have slipped out.
And we actually have the title of the chapter, Hero Hopeful. So it's a lot of hope and praise going into that one. What I did like was the way that Hawks was able to distinguish everything just by getting the message sent across to him.
Yeah, Hawks is sharp, very sharp. I think Vim noticed, because I had to ask Vim on what this actually meant in terms of the message being sent to the higher up. I'm not too sure we got a name, and then it was transmuted onto Hawks, and it was a secret message, is what it appears to be. It's
sort of like whatever they said to Hawks was a bluff in itself, because all the wording was disruption at Wakuguma Hospital, urgent assistance required, but he automatically saw through the whole sentence and picked out the one word that made sense to him. So from my understanding, I think that is because the Wakuguma Hospital doesn't probably exist. There's areas in that wording where it's not necessary for him to capture, or it's the fifth word in that sentence that he's been told to make sure he watches out for.
Similar to the message that he relayed on to Endeavour.
Exactly. Brilliant Asian playing and brilliant chess maneuvers, as you would want to say. Now, the question is what does Hawks do next?
Exactly. Like, part of me feels that is maybe willingly going to be a sacrifice,
Okay.
which is tough. It's a tough thing to do. To
Definitely.
imagine you knew your death was coming. I mean, how would you act? I mean, some of us are true superheroes, so.
But the mad thing is though, I don't see him as one to just take a hit and roll over. He's powerful.
Yeah.
He's not a scrub. So although he may be willing and able to sacrifice himself, how much of that army would it take to take him out?
Yeah, I imagine him taking down whatever he can.
Yeah.
Whoever he can.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't want to leave that amount of work for the rest of the heroes, if that's the case.
And what hospital are they referring to?
Yeah.
Because apparently it's going all to plan. What is it? Is it Sigaraki? Is it another individual connected to All for One?
One thing that kind of came to my mind when we were actually speaking about this is, do they know that the doctor, which he said he wanted to put a hit out on someone, do they know that the doctor's actually involved? And how long, if they do know, how long have they known for?
That's a good question, because has he even revealed himself to anyone else?
No, but he did want to put a hit out on someone. I assumed it was Hawks, but maybe it was someone else. I'm not too sure.
Let us know your thoughts down below.
No doubt. I do have to say, massive shout out on the artwork on this chapter.
Jeez,
amazing.
crazy.
When it went back to the stage of where we looked at Kurogiri as Shirakumo, the names just throw me all over the place. Shirakumo, I did like what it looked to be as a tear when he was trying to say hospital.
Mad.
And All for One's face as well. I mean, the artwork in My Hero Academia is just off the hook.
Shout out to Kai. Crazy stuff. But look how sinister he is.
Yeah.
It's like making wine, trampling the grapes to extract their juice. I really wanted to keep enjoying those delightful flavors.
He's toying with human lives here.
Crazy.
Just for Quirk manipulation.
That's a good segment to move into now.
Yeah.
I want to cover this off. Shigaraki.
Yeah. Kami-san.
As we call him. What will happen to him? Because I think he's going to look completely different to how he looked prior to the Quirk manipulation, the body mutation, the experimentation that's actually carried out by the doctor.
Because what we can see here is he looks similar, and his hair seems to be out in like a Super Saiyan 2 level or something like that. So that's changed up a bit.
But look at his arms. His arms are all twisted. His ankles are twisted. His body is destructive.
Yeah. I mean,
and he's breaking bones to the point where it's like they're twisting around. It's crazy at the moment.
I'm just wondering what his quirk's going to be like.
A lot of blood coming out of him.
Fair say, yeah.
And he's got pipes going into him.
I don't know. And the doctor seems to be fairly happy with this. He says, my masterpiece. So it's come out the way he wanted it to.
Yeah. I think we're not going to get a shoulder shrug Shigaraki anymore. We might get a bit more broad-chested, stand tall kind of villain. Like that's the kind of image I've got in my mind.
Well, yeah, we might, rather than, you could say like a sidekick, we might get another All for One.
That's what he needs to step up to the plate essentially, right?
Yeah.
What you're going to find now is he's going to stand taller from what I would want to expect from him to walking away from this. He's going to look a lot more darker and he'll have a costume change, if you want to call it that.
Yeah.
If you want to call it that.
Yeah, guys. I mean, wicked way to put it. I mean, let us know what you think. Let us know your thoughts down in the comment section down below. If you haven't already, don't forget to smash that subscribe button. Leave a like if you like that chapter, if you like that review. And don't forget to share the video. The more you share, the more we grow and can give back to you.
But from Konkazaki Corner, it is that time.
Peace out.